This is going to be your Happy Hour Friday readings. So, if you guys are new to this, let me just explain how it goes. So, Happy Hour Friday readings are pre-submitted readings. The super chat is closed, but I may open submissions up after my list. Okay, so $5 one question readings. So yeah, this isn't a free reading type of thing. This is submissions. So let's go ahead, start my list. I'm gonna read everybody off the list that purchased a question prior to the live, answer everybody's questions on the live, and then if I have some time after the live, I may open the submissions up. Please no super chat. Please no free for all questions, because I won't answer them, obviously, in the most kindest way. I'm saying that. I'm not trying to be mean. All right, so it is officially 6:30 my time. Mountain Standard Time it is 7:30, so we're on time. Let's go ahead and do this. All right. I'm going to start with my Cash App people first. So if you paid via Cash App, I'm going to do your submissions first. Then I'm going to do my PayPal people in the exact order as they purchase. So let's do it. First person up is Desiree. Desiree's question. You have two questions. Okay, your first question was, where are me and my soulmate currently? Okay. Alright. Let's tap into this. Thank you, Most High God, for your love and guidance. Thank you, ancestors. Okay. The present. Okay, the present says gift, treasure, revelation of own value, and nowness, number 12. So that could be number 3. Before I even say anything, I feel like this energy is telling you to be present. Like there's a gift and there's a treasure in being present in the moment, because you're already creating. When we're in the, like, here's the thing, like when we're in the past, we're too focused on the past, we're not living, we're not in the present. Or when we start dating people, we get too caught up in the future and what it's going to be and what it could be, and is this going to be my husband and all that type of stuff. So I feel like the spirit is saying, when you're in the present, there's gifts in the present. You have to enjoy where you guys are, and that's the energy. Like spirit's telling you to be present. I don't know if that makes any bit of sense. Let's see. Clarify this. So you got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, so you got something. See the treasure box, like I was saying. This card, it says gift, treasure, revelation of your own value, and nowness. And then you got this treasure box with the Ace of Pentacles. So there's treasure in being present in this connection. The Ten of Wands is like, it's not so much of a heavy load. Like it's not, you're too focused on, like it's like you're focused on maybe the worries, or you're stressed out about something, and you're not, like, how do I explain it? You're not present. And I know it's not like literally saying like, oh, where are me and my soulmate at? Like it's not really getting into that. But this is what your guides wanted to bring up. Like you're not present. It's like you possibly are carrying, this song is weird, but I like it. You're like carrying some sort of weight, or you're stressing yourself out about something, the potential of something. So that's what I'm getting. Like you have to enjoy where you are in the journey, in the connection, in this relationship, wherever that means. If that makes sense. The second question is, what does Spirit have to say about your new job? Let's see. What does her ancestors and her spiritual team want her to know about her job? You want her to know about her current job. Making love, erotica, divine sensuality was number 22. To me, that's like another creative energy, present energy. What does this have to do with her current job? Queen of Cups. I can't see. Oh, what's up, Drita? So you got the Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. I think the thing, okay, so they're not, what do they want you to know? It's not really what they want you to know. They're asking you a question, I feel. Do you enjoy what you do? Do you feel connected with what you do? That's the question. Because when I think of sensuality, I don't always think of like sexual things. I think of like pleasure and happiness and joy. And do you enjoy what you're doing? Do you really feel connected to what you're doing? And the Queen of Cups to me is like, she's nurturing this cup, her dreams, her goals, her heart, what she loves. I feel like the Queen of Swords is asking a question. The Page of Swords is a messenger. So for some reason, I feel like this is you needing to ask yourself this, or your spirit guides are telling you or asking you this question. Do you feel connected to what you do? That's what you need to ask yourself. Whatever this current job is, there's something about, like, how do you feel about it? And again, I get that energy of being present. Like, I don't know if you're like like you worry a lot. But I just get something about present, again, being present. So, I hope that makes sense, because that's all I'm getting. Like, I kind of hate that when I ask, like, a question, sometimes, like, Spirit doesn't give me, I guess, what I expect, maybe even what the people that are asking a question expect. Like, sometimes it could be they asking you a question, or they totally go off the topic of what you're talking about. I don't know how to explain it, but that's usually how it goes. Which sucks, kind of, but maybe it's helpful. Gotta trust Spirit. Alright. I need a drink. I had this mango thing, like this chili mango, and the chili is really, really fucking spicy. My lips are burning. Burning! I hope I don't get in trouble playing these songs, because last time I had like some music playing in the background and they blocked my whole live. 5 and 4. Alright, so Ruby, you're up next. Not power to the people. But yes, power to the people for real though. Alright, Ruby. Is this a sexual question? I don't know if Ruby's on here. This question sounds very sexual. She said, how does divine masculine want it? That sounds sexual to me, but I'm going to ask Spirit, whatever you're asking. That sounds sexual. Two of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Wait. What's up, China? Okay, if this is a sexual question, they like somebody that they can go toe to toe with in the bedroom. Somebody that's not gonna tap out. I feel like this person has a lot of stamina with the Ten of Wands. They might like it rough if this is what you're asking, because this sounds nasty. Your question is nasty sounding to me. So, but and then this even looks kind of, you know, if this was like a gay guy asking this question, I'd be like, oh yeah, like this person, my head can go. And this song goes with it. Maybe you were talking about sex. I'm gonna just trust you talking about sex. And then the Ten of Wands is like, she has all these wands on her back. So I don't want to get too explicit. And there's a volcano in the background. I don't want to be too nasty, but they might want to ski on your back or on your booty. They might even want to hit it from the back a lot. But I feel like this is somebody that they want somebody they can go toe to toe with sexually. That's how they want it. If that's what you're asking, that's exactly what I'm getting. It's so easy for me to interpret tarot cards in a sexual way. They want to beat it up. I hope that makes sense, because that's exactly what I'm getting. I know that sounds a little nasty, but that was funny. How does they want it? Like, yeah, like Tupac and Jodeci, how do they want it? Alright, who's next? Bree. Alright, Bree, what is his energy towards our connection? Alright. What is this person's energy towards your connection? Ugh. What is his energy towards your connection? This person that Bree is asking about. Thank you. Stuck in the mud, like goddamn. Clarify, spirit. The Queen of Swords and the Page of Swords. What is this? It's alive. Something's not right. Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So they feel stuck. I feel like you guys, when you guys communicate, so, like one or the other, wait. What are the cards? Tarot cards? Which ones? I'm confused. That's a trick. Anyway, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. I feel like either you or this person, one of the other, who's ever the Queen of Swords, is a little more, maybe more direct with their communication, or maybe more mature with their communication skills, and the other person is maybe a little more immature with their communication, or they're just not good with communicating. Could also represent like you two are not on the same page when you're communicating. So you guys might need to have a talk, but like this person is kind of stuck. Like something is not clear to them. Let me see. Give me an oracle card that best describes this, what this person is feeling or thinking towards this connection with Bree. Thank you. Sisterhood, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, and delight. So these songs be going with the music. I don't. Number 41. for some reason, I feel like they connect with you. They feel like you guys are compatible because if you look at these two cards, they're both swords, right? But one's older, one's younger. So it's kind of like something is not completely like clicking. So they don't know if you guys are like, what exactly is this connection? Where is it going? Where is it headed? They may have a lot of questions. You may have a lot of questions, but they definitely see you guys as compatible. I feel like they don't really have any issues with you per se. It's just kind of some questions about where you guys stand or what exactly this is, if that makes sense. What's the weight of the connection, if that makes sense. Ooh. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but I'm just assuming. Your next question. We're just gonna assume because I don't know what's what I'm getting. Is our connection progressing or is it halted? Okay. Fuck. Hold on, you guys. I forgot to put my do not disturb button on because if I don't do that, I'm gonna get all kind of calls and stuff, and it's gonna interrupt the live. Is this connection, is it progressing, spirit, or is this is a connection that is halted? This card flew out. Air, breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies. Oh my gosh. Allergies. Hold on. I'm tripping, y'all. Okay, so is this halted or is this something that is moving forward? Because when I see this card, it's like they're both breathing life into each other. So it's like this connection, both of, in order for it to either move forward or even be halted, it all depends on both of your efforts. It cannot be one person, a one-man show. Clarify, is this connection moving forward with both parties, or is it something that's being halted? I'm not taking all these cards. The King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. It's like you guys like match, like you guys are on the same page, or you guys are kind of like, you guys are similar in a lot of ways, but it's like someone is not on the same level as the other person. It's like you got this mature energy with this younger energy. Got the Ten of Cups and the Page of Wands. I would say that it's in moderation, but it's like this needs to be a teamwork effort in order for it to move forward. Like both of you guys have to be on the same page. Both of you have to equally want to put in, because with these two Pentacle cards, it could be taking things slow. I'm not getting that anything is halted or stalled. It's kind of just like things are flowing in its natural order. The Page of Wands is like you may want to accelerate it, or someone else, you know, somebody may want this to move in a certain direction, or this to accelerate faster than where it's going. But you two have to be on the same page, because you got a King with a Knight, which is like they're the same suit, but one's like older and one's younger. It's not like a king and a queen together. It's a king with a knight. You know what I mean? So either somebody is like not, you know, mature, they're not ready for this energy, or you both are still, yeah, it seems like to me, if I had to say, it feels like it is moving forward, but to continue to make it move forward, you both have to be on the same page. You guys have to have some level of understanding, which any connection, of course, would need that. Let's see. All right. Oh my gosh, my eyes itch. If you guys would like a reading, I might open the submissions up at the end. This is a pre-submitted question reading. These are questions that were already submitted, $5 one question readings. So yeah, I completely lost my train of thought. Anyway, I hope I don't get any copyright for these little songs on here. I'm not trying to get in trouble with YouTube. and their music copyrights and all this stuff, you know. All right, I'm really not trying to get in to no shiznit. Let's see. Next person up is Brianna. Brianna B. Yeah, I'm sorry. I keep scratching my eyes, y'all. Like, it is itchy. Can't help it. Alright, so what's the future for me in love? Not Miss Cleo. I can't tell you your future man, but I can tell you your probable future man. Alright, that was a horrible accent. Very bad. Miss Cleo would not be proud of that. Not at all. She'd be like, girl, bye. She would not be happy with that one. Okay. Okay, ancestors and spirit guides for Brianna. What is it that you guys see potentially in her future with her love life? Where's her future headed in love? Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this mermaid's name, but this says Wonder Voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. Okay. Number 45. So you're on some sort of journey, like your life's journey. So it could be that you're going to meet some significant people along the way. It's kind of like you might feel lonely right now on your journey. Maybe you've been single for a minute. Let's see. Seven of Cups. King of Swords. Three of Cups. The Hangman. The Nine of Wands. Okay. Well, you might have a suitor, that's potentially a suitor coming in, because the King is here. The King of Swords specifically, it could be an air sign man, like an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra male. Doesn't have to be. He could just be someone that you spark up a conversation with, someone that you have, like, maybe stable communication with, someone that you might date. The Seven of Cups, I feel like you may have options that you just don't realize that you're not seeing, but this can also be potential suitors coming in, like an abundance of them. But in order to do that, it's kind of like you got to get out of your comfort zone. You got to get out of your way when it comes to that. So it could be being more social when it comes to dating, or change up your scenery, change up your routine. Because it's like something needs to shift or something. Maybe the way that you see yourself, maybe the way that you're thinking about your dating situation. You may be too hard on yourself with the Nine of Wands, because it's like you still, you still got it. You still have a desire to date. To be honest, I don't see, like, in the near future, I'm not seeing anything serious. Who's to say that potentially this King of Swords can't turn into something serious, but just based off of the cards, it's kind of like, you got to get out, switch something up, change your frame of mind. Maybe the type of partners you go for, because some of the cups, there's good things in the cups, and then there's also, like, things that really don't serve us in these cups. So it could be, make sure that you choose people wisely, because you're always going to attract somebody, but just make sure that you only accept the good ones, not the bad ones, even though they might look good and everything, You got to be more careful. Alright, so, yeah. That's what I'm seeing. I don't think you had it. Let me see. Did you have another question? Or am I tripping? No, that was it. Okay. Alright, that was your question. Okay. So, let's see. Who's next? Miss Daisy is next. What's up, Daisy? This is your reading. Okay. So, any advice from Spirit for school in the fall? Any advice about school in the fall? Gosh. I'm gonna have to go get some eye drops, y'all, in a second, because... Okay, any advice for Daisy? School in the fall. Any advice for my spiritual team or ancestors? Okay. 15, divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future, fortune. Have you asked this question already? Okay, the only reason why I say that is divination. So I don't know if you get tarot readings already, if you ask something similar to this, you got your answer through a tarot reading or some sort of divination, if you do your own or just your own intuition. But let me clarify this. Or maybe you came to the right place, honey. I don't know. 31, coral wisdom. Colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. So, this can also represent that it's still unfolding. The energy's unfolding. It's not set in stone. Like, you can create way for it. Like, be very fragile with the energy. Be very mindful. Be very careful of the energy that you're putting towards, like, the whole idea of that. The school, whether that's good or bad, just make sure that you're putting good energies towards this. What does this have to do with anything? Yeah, 3 of Pentacles. So it seems like you're being helped, you're being assisted, you're being guided. Make sure that, like I said, make sure that you're making good investments. Judgment card. I feel like you're intuitive or something, and it's like you doubt yourself. I don't know if you do your own cards or something. I don't know. Because I feel like this is Spirit telling you, like, you got some sort of message or sign or something to pay attention to, but you are definitely being helped. Things are unfolding. You don't really have to worry about, I don't know if that makes sense. But for some reason, I'm getting something about tarot readings. I don't know if that made any sense. I feel like that don't make no sense. I don't even know. But hopefully that makes sense to you. Because it doesn't make no damn sense to me. There's like a frog lady in here, and frogs have been like coming up a lot, so you might want to look up what frogs mean. It's like a frog lady over here. But frogs, I think, represent good luck or something, or success or something. They're good omens, I know that. I'm be scratching my eye for a minute. Okay. So, that was your question. Let's move on to the next person. Who we got next? Tia. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce this. So, okay. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't know if it's... I'm going to just call you T. Because I'm sorry. Okay, you had 2 questions. One about love and one about career. So, just an energy reading. So, let's see. Anything about your career? My eyes, man. I'm sorry. My eyes. Career. The mirror. Know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. This is connected to your career, I feel. Clarify with the tarot. 2 of Pentacles. So, it's kind of like this duality in both cards. So something about your career, you might need to like evaluate or reevaluate something when it comes to your career. Like, does this truly, whatever it is, whether it's what you do, the position you're in, does this reflect who I am? Does this reflect where I want to be? It's like asking these questions about yourself and who you are and what you represent, what you want, what you desire for your future, that type of thing. It's like you're evaluating two things, like you're weighing the pros and the cons of something. You get the opportunity to, like, it's kind of like step out of yourself and really look, not in a judgmental way, not in a harsh way like you're beating yourself up, but this is like just like real talk to yourself. Is this really where I want to be? If you say, for instance, you don't have a job or whatever the case may be, it's like, okay, well, I get this opportunity where I'm at right now. I can either look at this as a negative or a bad thing, or if you're, even if, you know, you say you have a job and you don't like it, and it's like, I have the opportunity to look at that. Okay, I don't like it. Okay, what do I not like about it? Okay, then what do I want to change? Do I want to stay? Do I want to move up? What's my goal? What's my plan? It's like you have the opportunity to make some adjustments where you are. Like, you get to see the good and the bad side of the coin. There's two faces of a coin, so it's like you get to see both sides. But you're also looking at yourself, like you're putting yourself in it, or you're stepping outside of yourself and you're evaluating yourself in the situation. I hope that makes sense. That was probably the most clearest reading I've done so far today. So, and I just scratched off my bendy. My eyes are just irritating me. And I'm sorry if I look weird, if I keep scratching my eyes and stuff, but my eyes are itching. I went outside today and the weather is all weird again, of course. The weather keeps switching up on us. Okay, so love. Love is a ooh, really? 3 cards flew out. I'm going to put these back. If any of these 3 cards come out, or all of them come out, then I'm going to trust that it was meant to be. But what's the love energy surrounding T? Okay. You got dreams. Number 23, it says vivid dreaming, dream messages, and dream teaching. I would look up what the symbolic meaning of jellyfish are, or spiritual meaning of jellyfish, because that stood out to me. And I love jellyfishes. They're pretty. Something about them. So what does this have to do with your love life? Vivid dreaming, dream messages, and dream teaching. 4 swords. That's, she's sleeping. That's ironic. The Tower card. You, I feel like your dream activity, okay, I don't know what this has to do with your love life, but I'm going to trust spirit on this. If you've been having vivid dreams, or just in the future, any dreams that you have, write them down. It could be something like love related in your dream. Like you might have dreams about like a mystery man, or it could be somebody that you're interested in talking to, dating. Could be like you see people getting married, or you see yourself getting married, or something, some sort of symbolic meaning. And it may not even be connected to love, but any dream that you remember, write the symbol, like the symbolism down, and remember it. Especially if it's something that's like maybe very shocking. I wouldn't say like a nightmare, but it could be like a dream that was like, what the hell did that mean? Like, what was that about? Like really, really weird. And maybe a dream that you're not going to forget, but it can also be that you receive some sort of clarity from your dream, or revelation through your dream connected to your love life. So pay attention to your dreams. Also, because she's in the water, obviously they're mermaids, but she's underwater. She's purple, so this reminds me of the third eye chakra. So pay attention to how you feel in the dream, because the feelings in your dream can also be a messenger as well. So anything that you felt in the dream may be something, especially if somebody's involved. Like it'll probably tell you how you feel about somebody in a dream, like what you really feel about them subconsciously. All right. That was your reading. Okay, next person is Ariel. Like the Little Mermaid. I hope you like mermaids because I'm using mermaid cards. Hopefully you like mermaids. Alright. Why did this person have a crush on you? I'm trying to see like people's. You go by T. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. Why did this person have a crush on Ariel? Whoever this person is she's referring to, and such as the spirit guys. Thank you. The mirror came out. She flew out of the deck, so let me use these cards. Why did this person have a crush on Ariel? Metamorphosis in reverse. Grief. Offer. And commitment in reverse, but I'm not getting reverse energies off these. But just the first thing that I felt when I saw this is that they feel like you're very relatable, or they see themselves in you. They feel like themselves around you, or they feel like they can be themselves around you. Maybe they like the fact that you are your authentic self with them. They may feel like you're someone that has changed them, or they look at you as somebody that can change them for the better. You may be very welcoming, very open to them. You may feel like they might feel like you're somebody that has a lot to offer and something to give. Grief, maybe you help them get out of something dark. You help them to overcome something, or you just being in their life makes them forget about lower vibrational things, or just things that they struggle with. Commitment, maybe you gave them that vibe that you could be the one, or they felt like you were somebody that they could see a potential relationship with, or long-term ship of some kind with. So that's why this person had a crush on you, and they might think that you're very beautiful because the mermaid's looking in the mirror. So you know, when women look in the mirror, usually they're admiring themselves, right? So they may have looked at you as very beautiful physically. So yeah, that is what I'm getting. That's why they liked you. Thank you, Elani. Because I can't focus on the chat, you guys. I might open the chat up later once I'm done with this list, but it depends on how I feel. Because I get winded doing all these readings. Alright, last but not least is China. And we are 3751. Okay. China. I'm not going to say the person's name. Okay. First question is, right now I'm really upset with my friend blank. How does he feel about me not talking to him right now? Okay. China. How does the specific person in question, her friend, how do they feel about her right now with their current situation? Thank you. Aww. Hi, Mama. Yamaya. So you got number 34, Yamaya, grandmother, ocean, primordial. I think she just wanted to come out for some reason. I'm gonna put her back. Okay, how does he feel towards China with their circumstances? Thank you. Why does this keep coming out? I love this card. It's beautiful and everything, but like, why do you keep coming out? Like, this is probably like the third or fourth time I've seen her. So the mirror, know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. Clarify this. How they feel about China right now. 8 of Wands. The Star. The 3 of Swords. Okay, so 3 of Swords, the Star, and some more cards flew out. 7 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles. I know you're a Taurus, so that could be your energy. So, kind of feel like they're disappointed by something with the 3 of Swords. Maybe they feel like something, potentially something has died. I don't know if they're thinking that your friendship is over because of you guys not speaking. Um, they did have a lot of hopes, or they just kind of look at you. You know, I don't know if this is the same person you asked me about before, but I get like heavy putting you on a pedestal type of vibe from this person. They might have. I wouldn't say that. Yeah, I'm not getting that they feel like disappointed in you. Maybe disappointed in how things are going or something, but it's like they're worried with the Nine of Swords. It's like maybe their worst nightmare, something that like you two not speaking, you not talking, or are they going through something, spirit, or are they just they're worried. The Knight of Pentacles, I feel like this is you. The Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So I don't know. I just kind of get that maybe they're hoping for some reason that things come around between the two of you, or they're just being very patient with some sort of process. If this is not if this has nothing to do with you, whatever they're dealing with, and they're going through something, they're trying to be patient. But I feel like they still have a lot of admiration for you, or an interest in you, or they just think very highly of you, period. So Eight of Cups and the Six of Wands in reverse. So yeah, I don't know, I kind of get this vibe that this person could be going through something for some reason. So hold on. Let me know if that makes sense. Your second question is, how is this dynamic going to be between us now that I no longer mess with him like that? Let's see. How is this dynamic going to go, Spirit? How do you see this moving forward? Due to the fact that they don't really talk that much. Okay. Keep going. Endurance. So I kind of feel like falling in love, kissing the divine in another and in yourself. So number 43 and number 20. So I feel like keep going, maybe like spirit telling you not to stop where you are, but at the same time I do feel like it may progress to you two becoming closer, maybe closer again, or more closer than what you were before. Like I don't feel like this is over between the two of you, just based off of these cards. These are like kind of optimistic, up and up. Let me see. I'm going to clarify with the tarot. Where do you see this going potentially? Now that these two are not talking, please clarify. All these cards want to come out for you. I'm not taking all these, so I'm just going to shuffle within this pile that came out. The Ten of Swords. The Four of Cups. The High Priestess. So I feel like you might, I don't know if this person is like prone to like depression, or he's going through something, or he just kind of like moping around and maybe a little bummed out by the way things are between the two of you. But I feel like it's kind of up to you if you want to give to this, if this is where you want to go, because it does have the potential for the both of you guys to get more closer together if you decide to keep going. Otherwise, spirit can tell you to keep it moving. But as a High Priestess, I feel like it's up to you, really. You have the tools. It's kind of like magician energy too, a little bit. But you got all these tools up here. So if this is who you want to deal with, or you want to take it to that level or keep it going, I feel like it can happen. Or otherwise you can just end it. But I kind of feel like this person is bummed out. That's the vibe I get from him. But I hope that makes sense. Okay. So, 44, 47. So Nikki, aka Vernique. Alright, you have 3 questions. What do I need, or what do I most need to know about your career? Okay, so what do you need to know most about your career? Okay, spirit, ancestors, spirit guides, and loving guidance, loving ancestors of her meets. What is it that she mostly needs to know about her career? What is it she most needs to know about her career? Thank you. Sisterhood, friendship, ally, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, and delight. Clarify. I don't know why I heard teamwork is everything. That's what I just heard. So you got a lot of major arcana cards. You got the Magician, the Justice card, the World card, the Four of Swords. Okay. So you could be closing up something very important career-wise. I don't know. If this is not the justice system, then you may have like an important decision to make. But I heard closing something significant. You might work with a lot of different people, because I heard teamwork is everything. If it's not people around you, then this could be your spirit guides helping you and assisting you with manifesting something, closing out on something. I don't know why I keep hearing that. Closing out on something. Then you have the Four of Swords. So it's kind of like resting as well. Like it might be a period of solitude and rest. Like you get to just chill and lay back. Like spirit has got you. You may be somebody that likes to do everything on your own, or you hustle and bustle a lot. And I feel like teamwork, something about teamwork. I don't know why I'm hearing that, because you got the Sisterhood card. And it doesn't necessarily have to be that you got friends or whatever that you work with or relatives. But I feel like you do have people that are more, people that more so are helpful than not. Maybe you don't see that. If these are people in your job, or people that, you know, can be somehow of service to you, or maybe give you some sort of ideas when it comes to your career, this could be your spiritual team assisting you. But teamwork is essential with what you need to know about your career. And I'm hearing something about closing out, but this seems like in a positive way though. And you just needing to kind of chill more, or allow assistance and help, because I feel like you do a lot. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if that made any sense. I hope that makes sense to you. Alright. What's trying to come forth in your life? What is trying to come forth? Okay. What is trying to come forth in Samantha? Not Samantha. I was reading about your friend. Nikki. What needs to come forth? Or wants to? Okay. Sacred Ocean Medicine, Clutter, Declutter, and Choice. Number 35. With the crane bag. Number 3, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to give. So that kind of echoes back what I was picking up in your other reading. So I don't know if it's like you're used to doing everything by yourself and on your own. And it's like there could be so much more that you can gain and experience, because it's like this bird is delivering her little box. So this could be physical gifts, or this could just represent she's holding a purse too, so you know, it could be some money. But it's like allow yourself to receive. And it says clutter and declutter, and then that word choice comes up, because remember I was saying something about you might have to make a decision about something. I don't know what this has to do with. This could have something to do with your career. But be receptive, be open, because there's like so much more that you can gain, whether that's help from people, whether that's people congratulating you, whether that's just, you know, doors can open for you when you kind of like fall back a little bit and allow. So it can also be that things are being removed out of your life so that more can come in, so kind of let go of your grip of things, if that's the case, or your desire to control so much or everything, if that makes sense. All right. Your friend. Let's see. Because I kind of hopped into that like kind of early. So what do I need to know about my situation, or about my situation with my friend? Blank. I already said her name, but what do you need to know or do about the situation with your friend in question? What do you need to know or do? What is your advice for her? What is your best advice for Nikki in relation to her friendship? Okay, so number 45, wander voyage, crossing deep waters, pilgrimage, journey of the soul. And then you have 11, sacrifice. There are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. This card's sticking out too. Atlantis, number 19, rapid development, excellence, and success. So it could be that you have a decision to make about your friendship, because I feel like this friend is a part of your journey. There's something significant about her to your journey, and there may be a decision that you might need to make. It may be a difficult one, like the card says, a sacrifice. So there may be something that you need to sacrifice within your connection, or it could literally be the connection. But whatever you're going to choose, just know that it's nothing but success that's going to come out of it. You can't screw it up. Come on now. I don't know what happened. It paused.